all my crafty friends. Nana K here with NanaKDesigns.com and the Altered Book Nook on Etsy. I took a little bit of time yesterday to do a whole lot of deciding what kind of elements that I wanted to prep. So I have cut out in this big pack here my tags and some circles and some corners and some different things. So now I'm doing the second part of my prep, which is starting my cards up. So that's what I'm in the process of doing now, is just layering them. So I'm putting the second layer on them, which is 110 pound cardstock is going on the back side like this, and we'll cut them again, which is a matter of cutting them again. But then we will come back and we will come back and finish the very backs, which I have a plan to do that on full video, doing the backs of these and showing you how to make flip outs with your tags and different things like that. So I'll be back soon to show you how we're going to put lined paper on the back. One at a time. I was going to just go ahead and put them all on the 110 backgrounds, but I think we'll just do a little at a time. That way you can see me actually do my steps one behind the other. It's a whole lot easier. So what's happened is I have put this one on the 110 pound cardstock, and now I am trimming it again. So we got a white back, and that's not what we want. We want one rock. So I'm going to prop this up. And like I say, for the next couple videos, we're going to be actually just pre-prepping or doing some more prepping, which will be prepping our elements that are going to go inside the pockets and things. Okay, so let me see if I can find some of that pretty purple paper. All right, as y'all know on a prior video, I have designed some more of this lined paper. I love using this paper on the back of my tags and cards. That is something I do quite frequently. So what I'm going to do now is I am actually going to glue this piece right on down, and I'm trying to decide. I don't think I'm going to glue it onto the tab. Or I can glue it on this side and cut the bow off. Leave the bow sticking out, which I don't really like, but okay, so it's going on a page like that, and we do it like this. Alright, it's going to have to go this way. So it is going to have to go this way. So right now, hey, and guys, I'm experimenting. I am apt to change my mind. Okay, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a hinge along this edge. And in order to do that, in order to make this hinge like I want it to do, I am going to have to cut off this edge, because it's got to be a straight edge here. So I hate to cut it off, but I'm going to cut this edge straight right there. Okay, so now we're going to glue this down. Let's just do this edge real close again, because we want it really tight on this edge here, and I want it really tight on that edge there, all the way up. Okay, so let's place the paper. Okay, if you can't see it really well on the video from this angle, this is lined paper. I will pick it up closer so you can see it's lined. So this is a good writing piece. And we're going to put that right on the back, like this first. Get ourselves a good seal by pressing it down. So we've got a good seal. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it off the height I want it. Okay, I cannot stand this tight desk. Oh my goodness, I can't stand it. My husband and I did go check on my desk at my other job, and we're definitely going to get it, but we didn't carry the truck with us today. I had to carry my son to the doctor. Unfortunately, it appears to have skin cancer, and so that's something else we're going to have to deal with. But you know what? We are a tough family, and we will deal with it as it comes along. Hopefully his treatments won't be too bad. Unfortunately, he's got a really young child, and then he's got 5 stepchildren. And I hate it because cancer treatments aren't that great, so I'm not sure what they're going to do since it's just an external skin cancer. But we'll see in a few days what it is. And I glued that on the wrong, no I didn't, because I wanted to open this way. Okay, this is going to be perfect. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it out on the side again. I just want one open. I could put this way out. I'm not going to. Just make this a simple open. And then when we put it on the page, we'll decide if we want any kind of a closure. I'm sure we'll probably want some kind of a closure. But the question is, do we want it a belly band? And I think so. All right, so let's go ahead and, since we've got it worked, like we've got an element made here. So we're going to call this a secret writing spot belly band. And if it's a belly band, that means it's only glued across here and here. I want to fix its edges just a little. Don't want a lot of stain, just a tiny bit, just enough to kind of antique it up a lot. And you're not going to see this piece anyway because this is what's going to be touching the base, but wanted a little bit across there. Just a little bit of staining. Okay, let's go in our book. We're still working on the authored book, and let's decide where we want to put this belly band. Okay, this front page here is going to need some work, and as you see, that's curling a little. I will put this book in my press. I do have a book press, but this is going to be the belly band, and we're going to want it to open like this. And I'm not so sure I want a tab on that open part. So I am going to cut the tab off like that. Now that I see it on the page, I really don't want that tab on there. So we're going to make this a belly band. And we're going to only glue it here and here. So something can stick under here, but it can also open up. I hope that made sense. So it'll make sense once I get it down. Just glue the top and the bottom. So this is a secret writing spot belly band, okay? And the question is, do we want it this far over? I don't think so. I've got to pay attention to this. Let's get right in the center. I'm sorry. Lord have mercy, I forgot I was recording. Yeah, I'm sorry. My husband come and picked my grandson up off the yard. Oh, I'm sorry I screamed out like that on this video, guys. I'll try to phase that out, but I can't promise you. Hey, that's life. Alright, I like that. Belly band writing spot. Kind of different. Let's stain this up a little. Now that would really be pretty. Let me see if I got a purple stain, guys. Let's check out our purple. I got that bright purple. Let's just see. That color is wilted violet. Let's see how that's going to look. And let me grab a couple of a brand new sponge here. I don't think I've used this color. Wilted violet. Let's see. I kind of like that. I kind of like that purple. I'm going to be careful on this edge. I don't want to overdo it, but just a little. Just a little bit here and there. There you go. I like that. Now, I do want one more little thing. I would like one little thing of clip art on it. Not sure what we've got. We'll leave the wilted violet out because we're probably going to be using that since we're starting to decorate the book. Now, one thing I don't want is with the books closed, and this is already a little bit crooked, so I've got to try to straighten this up some, guys. Just give me just a second. I've got to make sure I get it straight. And now we've tore it, so we've got to be really careful how we put it back down. Make sure we don't lose the spot. I've got to look at it this way. It's got to go that way. Just a tiny bit. We're good. We're good. All right, let's put it down one more time. I don't want it to keep popping up like this, so what we're going to do is we're going to come over here to our shapes, our shape box. I got a heart. I might can make it swing. It's a possibility. But that's going to put a... Okay, that's okay. We're going to lay the heart here and let it swing, right? You think, guys? What do you think? Put it right there in the center. Okay, that's pretty good. Let's find one of our punches. Okay, this is one of my pokey tools, and I'm going to poke it kind of lower on that heart to get get the area I want. And I do want to strengthen this up. It's a little too flimsy for me, so we're going to glue it on here. Okay, again, y'all are seeing raw and unpracticed. What you see me doing, I'm just doing. I'm doing it as I go along. I see it, and envision it, and I'm just doing it. So there is nothing for me to show you as a sample until I get it done. But my idea is to make this heart swing back and forth to make it kind of a latch for that right there. And you got to remember, it's a belly band, so we still want to be able to tuck stuff under it. So we've got to keep all these elements in mind as we are building something. That you still want to be tucked there. You still want it to be a belly band. You want this to swing. All right, so I'm going to put it through one more time. Give me a little hole there. I'm going to put a... Okay, I haven't put anything on this front, so this is going to be fine. We're going to be able to cover this brad up. Hold on just a second. Let me grab a brad. I think I want a small one, too. I don't want a great big brad. Kind of a small one. Not sure I've got anything that's in a purple. I kind of take a look. It's a dark, there looks like some dark purples in there. Let me just check, because it might look one way, because I've had to cut the light off to keep the shadow off the video, but no, that's a blue. Well, that's a purple right there. That's a dark purple, right? Let me put my glasses on. No, that's blue. Those are blue. Those are not purple, okay? Well, I don't think we want navy blue. Let's see what else we got. That's text. Kind of a purplish color in here. Yeah, there's a purple. There's a purple right there. Alright. Now you just gotta look sometimes. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and put this in the hole. No, first of all, we got to get it arranged. Let's set that, we won't lose it. Get it arranged here where we can open it, and then we can twist it just a little and close it. Okay? So I hope that's making sense, guys. Alright, we're going to put this in here and mark the hole. Did not go through, so we're going to try it again. You know what? I think I'd be better off with my pencil first. Okay. We want it to turn that way just a slight bit. So let's put that there. There's where the hole needs to go. Grab the punch. And I'm just twisting through till I come through the other side. Okay. We're going to put the brad inside the heart. Guys, all this is the stuff y'all probably already know how to do, but this is just kind of showing you different ways you can use different things that you probably got in your stash. That's tiny. My little finger's just having a hard time picking it up, but we're going to get it. Okay, I want to get it in. Oops, I've got, that's trying to open on me. I don't know what that noise was, but we'll just ignore it. Oh, I know, my remote control for my heating system failed. I had to cut my heater off. I come in here and it was hot. Okay, let's open this up. so that it won't pop back out, and then we'll make it tight in a minute. All right, let's see if this is going to work. We want this one to pop around and hold it down, and that's working. So there's your little swing heart to hold down your secret riding spot belly band. Now let's try one more thing. Let me see if I got just a little card. And we're not going to use this one, but I just want something up here I can stick in and make sure it's going to stick in. Oh, guys, that works perfect, okay? And you can still open it up. That worked absolutely perfect. All right, we'll make a card to go in there. I'm probably going to do something that's long and narrow that sticks out that you can pull. But let's go ahead and look and see what we can find. All right, so that one's done. That is our secret riding spot belly band. Oh, and I think it turned out absolutely gorgeous. The colors are pretty. It's got the swing heart on it, so you can swing it and catch the page so it doesn't open. All right, we got to go on the side now and finish up. We don't leave things undone. We're going to straighten this up like so. Okay. I'm just going to kind of pull this just a little. I don't pull too much because I certainly don't pull the page off. That's all. I feel comfortable pulling it. I'm going to grab another page down here if I can find one that we can actually put on this other side here. I don't like that as an original piece to start the, but you know what? These match. That and that matches. Kind of like that. I also like this one. This is your front page, and I really just kind of, I don't want to overdo it. So let's look and see what we've got in pages. That one's facing the wrong way. And when I say the wrong way, it means the stitching is on the wrong side because we need the stitching down this side. So that's not going to work. This one would, and that's really cute. That's a good one to start with. Belly band is already on this one. It's already partially decorated. I'm going to place that one right there. And that's our opening page. We're definitely going to leave this this natural staining that it's got. That's going to stay. So let's do this one right here. Let's put this page here. I'm going to cover this. But for just extra protection, guys, I am going to grab a piece of washi tape if I still got it up here on my desk. I don't, but I can find, oh yeah, I do, right here. Just a piece of washi tape to put over it. Just for a little added protection. You're not going to see it anyway. But I like just a little bit of extra protection. Okay, and I'm going to take my bone folder and really press on it. Hopefully it's down tight. Okay. All right, now let's glue up this. Put my glue page underneath all this mess. I'll be seeing myself coming up here so unorganized. All right. All right. Do this. I am finding I'm having to do a little extra on my corners because for some reason they're not grabbing real well. So I am doing that on them as I'm doing it. Okay, and I think I've still got one more page that I've got to put a pocket on further back, but we'll deal with it as we go along. If you hear something in my background, one of my feral cats just walked in the shop. Yeah, they'll keep in, but if I move too quickly, they scamper and make a lot of noise. So if you hear anything, it's my little kitties that I rehome. We take in ferals, try to tame them, and rehome them. So. And I've had one of them come in, and she's just real curious about what's going on in here. Doesn't look like it's real straight, but there we go. I am going to pull these back up just a second on this edge here. Oh my goodness, this feral cat is right under my feet. I'm so surprised. I'm afraid she's getting ready to jump on me. Oh goodness. She doesn't usually get this close. I don't know what's happened to her. I guess we got her tamer than we thought. Well, hi, Tigger. Can you say hi to everybody? Can I pick you up? No. So that was it. So that hand coming down was too much. All right, guys. So we got that. The spot is hidden. And now we've got our a belly up band going this way on this one. It says, let your joy burst forth like flowers in the spring. In the unknown. We don't know who wrote that. So there's that one. Then we open up and we've got our belly band hidden writing spot right there. How cute. All right, now let's look at our packet and see if we can find a tag to make. I don't want that kind of tag. I want a card type tag. I want an actual journaling card. Do not want an actual tag. I like that one. Like that one, but I would love it a little taller than that. Okay, this is another thing. If you find something you like and it's not got the height you want, which I like that one, that's a little taller. Let me see if I got anything larger than that. It's about the same size, but I think I like that one even better. So we're going to prep that one to go in that spot right there. All right, so that's going to get prepped right now to go in that belly band. So again, we got to find our, those papers got too much stuff on it already. We'll have to find another sheet of cardstock that we're using. That's not thick enough. I have no, oh, there it is. Okay. My grandson is almost 3 years old, and his papa is out there teaching him how to drive a golf cart. Oh, my word. I will have a heart attack. But he's doing pretty good. All right, let's glue it down. Now, again, I am going to make this a journaling card with lettering on the back. Well, we got 3 steps. The first step was printing the printed sides and cutting them out. The second step is this step that we're working on now, is putting it onto 110-pound cardstock to make it a card grade thickness. That's what we're doing now. So, and I'm just going to go right in this corner. Hopefully I won't have to do a lot of trimming on this one. We'll knock it out quickly as we can. And I am going to stain the edge with that pretty wilted violet. But let's get it cut. Let's get it put on. Let's get it flattened out really good. Squeeze the glue out. All right, we're going to trim it again. And as I've told y'all, when you've got a layer on top of a layer, it's a good idea when you're cutting to angle your scissors a little bit like it's underneath. Just a slight bit, and you won't get as much white space showing on top. I hope that makes sense. When you get to cutting, you'll see what I'm talking about. But as you see, my scissors are turned kind of in, so that when I'm through, I'm not seeing a lot of white space on the top. I don't cut into the card though. We're going to just stain it just a little on the edge. Now we want to make a secret or a writing spot. This one we're going to keep it simple. We're just going to glue the back of this one too, again, like so. Just glue it. Just glue it just like this. Again, I'm using the Yahoo or Yoo-hoo. It's UHO stick glue. I had told y'all earlier when I first started this, I hadn't used it enough to tell if I really liked it. Well, so far, I am really liking it. I am finding that there's times I'm putting it a little too light and it's not holding. But I have found that when I've started going back and thickening it up a little, it's holding really well. So I am at this point going to continue to recommend the Yahoo glue. So far, it's been the one I've liked the most of the stick glues. And no, I'm not a sponsor. I don't sell it. So I'm just telling you what I use. That's what I hope we will all do in this crafting world to help each other, is when we find a product we like, we really should just, kind of recommend it. So that's one of the glues I'm recommending. Now, we could have, made the flip out or whatever, but I made this just a simple flat journaling card on this one. I don't even think I'm going to round the corners out on this. I think it's just going to be a journaling card. Now, I do think I want to pull this up a second. I know y'all think I'm crazy as a loon because I just pressed it down, but I'm going to pull that up a little bit, and I'm going to reach in my tabs and see, oh, yep, I got a pretty purple polka dotted tab. I'm going to use it. A whale tail tab. on my card. Let me make sure that's the side that's going to pull out. Yep, I was going to put it in this way, so I'm putting my weld tab in, and I don't want any of it sticking out. Hold on just a minute. Sorry guys, I had to stop for a minute. My husband came in and let me know he was dropping the grandbaby back off in his play yard. He has a play yard right here in front of my shop, in front of my window, so I can see him. Okay, so now I'll pull tabs on it. Let's stain it just a little. Stain it. And he's coming in, so if you hear the grandbaby, just ignore him. Christian, Grandmama's recording, so unless you want to say hello, everybody. You can say hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody. I love you.
I love you too, baby.
You're fake.
Oops, wrong color.
What's for me?
Do what?
More stuff.
Okay, hold on a minute. Alright, so I just slightly stained the edges, nothing fantastic, just to kind of cover the white. Now, I think we're done with this page, and this is what I'm going to do to the rest of this book. I have a tendency, and I'm going to tell you, I have a tendency to go in and put a piece on and not finish the page. And when I mean finished, I don't go do the card. On the rest of this book, that's what I'm going to do. Whatever I put here and whatever's got to go in it, I am going to go in and get it all done. Excuse me, let me calm him down. I apologize for the interruptions, but anyway, that's just how my life is. If I want to craft, I have to do it around family. So, again, I apologize for the noise. I hope it doesn't disturb you. I will cut it off for a second if it gets too bad. But, you know, a 2-year-old, it's kind of hard to, they kind of forget. Alright, so that's what I'm saying. So now that is completed page. We don't have to go back and do anything. I do have to finish this one, and I am going to go ahead and put a tag in underneath this belly band. So the tag I'm going to use, I think, is that one, because it matches that background there. Doesn't have a lot of flowers, and I can do something else with it. Guys, I am so sorry for the interruption, but that's just the way my life is when the grandbaby's here. I probably shouldn't even try a video, but I spent all day yesterday cutting out all the stuff after printing it, and I just felt like I had to get another video going today. So anyway, bear with me. We're going to, I just cut this out and inked around the edge of it, so we've got that on it. We still got to get the writing spot on the back, and I think I'm going to do the same thing, just make it a basic writing spot. I don't think we're going to do any flip out or anything on this one. This is the very front page, and I just kind of want to keep it simple. So I'm just going to glue the back of this one. And I'm not going to have it a flip out writing spot, I don't think. And I might change my mind when I go to lay it, so don't hold me to it. I'll take a look at the possibility of it being a flip out, because, you know, I say it a lot. It's a journaling. You want to be able to have a lot of writing spots. But let's start with just the basic, and then let's look and see if we possibly want to make it into a flip out journal card. This is something you'll decide as you go along, guys. It's not always cut and dry. I am so apt so many times to change my mind. I did not get a good seal here, so I'm going to come back and I'm going to seal it really tight on this edge. Okay, go back and seal it really tight. I don't see, okay. I thought I was having to look for my grandson. Okay, there we go. Now I got a good seal. Alright, if we're going to make it a flip out, we're going to have to fold it right there on that edge. Not completely on the edge, just in just a little bit. I think we got that. So that's also can flip out. Yeah, I like that. Why not? Although we're not going to put any kind of a closure tab or anything like that on it. So we've got that on, and we're going to go back up here and just cut it out now. Again, I'm going to try to cut it at just a slight angle. I don't want it to stick out. Okay, and then we're just going to go ahead and cut this back the same shape as the tag. Both pieces. And then if I don't like it, I'll cut the top off that tag. We're going to cut this rounded corner here. turn the card to do the cutting, you get a much better cut. Alright, so this one can flip out like this. I kind of think I want to cut it off on this first line right here, the writing spot part. There you go. There we go. So there is your tag with a writing spot. Okay. Now, if you're going to punch a hole, open your page up because you don't want to put your thread, your ribbon through here, and then you can't open your thing up without untying your ribbon. You don't do that. So go ahead and do it that way. Okay, we've got that. I need to find my little punch that makes my circle, and that's not making me happy because I don't want, there it is. Yes, it is, right here. And I'm going to take a piece of this scrap, and I'm going to make me just a decorative circle like this to go on top. Not that it does give it a little extra strength, but it's not something you have to do. It just does give me a little extra strength there. I hear my baby hollering for me again. Alright, let's see now. Got him settled again, hopefully. Alright, I like that. So I've got a lot of writing spot on that one tag. Now, I want to decorate the front of this tag a little. What I'm going to do, I don't know. There again, I haven't planned anything. But I really am liking stacking stuff. I've been doing a lot of stacking lately. I wish these were purple flowers. And I wish I do have one blank one. I kind of like that, even though they are pink. But let me see what I got up here in my ink pens. I have a pink, purplish pink. That's too pink. I don't even have a purple, I was hoping to have a purple glaze pen, but, oh, there's a purple. I do use gel pens to decorate some, guys. Just so you know, that is a purple. So what I think I'm going to do with this is I'm just going to highlight some of this flower. Yeah, it's pink. The center I can make a little more purple. Can you see it, guys? Am I in the camera? Okay. Outline the flower. A little bit with some purple. Of course, this is just a matter of preference. You may not like it. Okay, I'll carry you to potty. Alright, I gotta go carry my baby to the potty. Hey, at least he's asking. That's unusual. I'll be right back. And when I come back, guys, I will have all this decorated for you. But anyway, you get the idea. I took something pink and I was needing purple, and I'm just going to make it purple myself. Okay, like I told you guys, I am apt to change my mind. I am really not liking how that's looking. Just being me, myself, my finicky self, I'm not liking it. But I found this piece here. And I thought, well, that's a pretty purple flower. There's a pretty green succulent. I guess both of the purple and that is a succulent. And I think what we're going to do is cover up. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. I am just going to use this to cover up the base part of my stack. This is the first piece of a stack that I'm going to use on this pretty tag that we're going to put in there. And that's all we're going to do for today. When I get this done, I have got to go, I guess, spend some time with that boy because he's not happy right now. He's wanting some attention, as usual. It's really his nap time, to be honest, and he doesn't want to take it. He fights me tooth and nail over naps. But anyway, this is the first piece of the stack. We're coming from our stack pad right here, and we're going to make some kind of a stack, and that is going to cover that beautifully. I like it. I like it a lot. Don't need any thicker because we're going to glue most of it down, I think. Okay, let's see how we're going to turn out with this one. Okay, like that. Need to glue on those edges there. Then I'm going to come in my tag and I'm going to stack it like that on the side. So our stack is going to go outside. So let's glue the whole thing down. So this is the first part of the stack. And if I really wanted to, I could put some dimension on this first piece, but I'm not going to. I'm going to put dimension on the other pieces. All right, because I've got a butterfly here, that pretty purple flower, and then this piece of a tag sticking out underneath it. All right, now I want maybe a torn piece as a decor. Something that's torn and got some color. So I'm going to rip some more off this page that we already started using. And I'm going to go with it right along that edge. I like that torn look. We're going to go with some edging first. Okay, so this is the second part of my stack. I'm going to glue it down right there. That's all I want, is to be just that area. Okay, so I'm going to look and see how I can do that like that. Okay, I want a little bit of the tag to show behind it. Then I'm going to come in, cut off the excess again. Okay, so there's that one. I'm stain that edge now. Oh, I keep grabbing the wrong, I'm going to have to put this away, because I keep grabbing the wrong color stain. I'm recording quiet. Okay. We got that piece of the stack done, guys. One or two more things. Let me see what we've got that we can use.
Yummy.
I like these numbers and things here. Like that. Okay, stack that. Okay. And then I've maybe a number in one of the color ones. Something like that. I think I really want a circle if I could find one. Yeah, I like that. Okay, let me make sure I straighten this up. It's kind of crooked. Here. There's my stack. All right, so we've got a little stack there on that tag. So we've decorated the tag up a little bit. And I am going to try to find some kind of piece of word art, and I have cut out word art here. And this tab that I've done, I cut out a bunch of word art. So let's see. I got a pretty butterfly. I already got a butterfly on there, but he's not showing up. And I did cut out a bunch of little butterflies in this one. But right this second, I want one of my word arts. I hate fumbling through stuff like this. There's a whole bunch of them right there. We'll pull them out for a second. See what we've got. We've got anything small enough. I like lavender lilacs for this. All the flowers of all the moths are in the seeds of today. I like that. So we're going to go with that. So I got me a piece of word art. Always a little bit of text, to me, makes things look more complete. So we got a little bit of text. And you can add more stuff if you like it. I think that's all the tag I want on my tag. I didn't really stack it high. I've kept it kind of flat. But I like that. One more thing. I got a butterfly. Do I want to cut it out? I think I do. Let me see if I can cut this one out. I think I've got one cut out. But you know what? If this is quick, by the time I have fumbled in that thing, I probably can cut this out by the time I can fumble through that pack and find the butterflies that are being cut out. So we're just going to cut this one butterfly. And so we've technically used that whole page to decorate this one tag, other than just a few little pieces of the flowers. And I can put that in my stack to use as torn pieces for a little bit later. So I want to put our butterfly somewhere And I think right there at the top. Oh, do I want to write? Oh, I like him better at the bottom. He just kind of finishes off that stack. So here we go. Oops, I dropped him on the page. All right, I like that. Guys, I think that turned out good. Whoops, gotta get him off that wording. All right, so there he is. Let me turn myself around here and look at my ribbons. Oh, there's one piece of ribbon sitting there staring me right in the face saying, pick me. Right here. He said, this one just said, just as big as life, pick me, pick me. So we're going to pick it. All right, open it up. Oh, what have we done? Oh, no, it didn't. I thought we had glued it down by accident. Okay, but we didn't. All right, we're going to pull it up, pull some, so I can make a ribbon closure. Okay. Toss a little bow here. Okay, that is a pretty color. And it matches so beautifully. Okay, don't want it twisted. Okay. Let's go in here and tie a bow if we can. I hope you guys are seeing me. Okay, y'all know my routine, I hope, by now on tying. I do put a little glue before I tighten. Give me a little tightness there. But I pulled the wrong. Well, let's do it this way. If I do it this way, I'll have enough here. Yeah, I tied a little bit backwards to my normal time, but that's okay. We'll get the same result. Pull it down, pull it tighter this way. I'm tightening it up. There's my bow. Pull this one down and pull this one down. And there's the bow. We're going to kind of slice it over that side. Slice the ragged edges on this side. And there's the bow. Okay. Put it in our... And that page is now complete, guys. Okay, I know there's been a lot of interruptions in this, but that's the life of Nana Kay. So y'all got to take a little bit of a journey with what my day is like. Understanding a little bit about why I'm a little get behind sometimes on things because I've got a lot of interruptions, a lot of family. But hey, my family, I am a family person and I love my family. So that they're just going to always be an intricate part of my craft business. So please know that and please note it. All right, so I think we've done it. I hope that you've watched the video all the way through. If you've gotten to this place, you've pretty much watched it all the way through, and I thank you. If you're new here and you have not hit the like and subscribe, I really wish you would go down there and hit the like and subscribe. This is a new twist on the Altered Book pages, so that's the name of the series. This is number 4 in the series, and what we're doing today is starting to dress up the pages with the final elements. So we've got page 1 and 2 done today on this video. It's not extremely long. Unfortunately, we did have quite a few interruptions, and I do again apologize. But this is Nana Kay saying, see you again soon, and have a wonderful day. We'll start page 3 and 4, and 3 and 4 tomorrow. Be blessed. Bye-bye.